Now in this question, you're given that a thin sheet of material, which is basically a foil, just like you see in the diagram, okay, and it's silver and white on both sides, is used to wrap around an athlete who has just run a race or marathon. So what's the effect of this sheet being shiny and white rather than dull and black? Now, because this is about color and texture, so you should know that straight away you'll be talking about radiation. Now, this may cause a lot of confusion for local students, because what they think about is Singapore context, where the weather is so hot and humid. After a marathon, if you were to cover yourself with a blanket, regardless what color or texture, you most likely will get a heat stroke. So this question is more on like in temperate country like in UK, where the weather is very cold and dry. So after you have run a race, you perspire so much, and because of evaporation, your body will cool down so much faster, and it might lead to hypothermia that may be dangerous. You may think of a scenario in Singapore where you just had a game, you perspire so much, and then you just bought an aircon bus that's extremely cold. You'll feel that your body will be shivering. Okay, that's what it meant here. So in general, in a cold environment where you cover yourself with blanket, you are preventing thermal energy loss to the surrounding by all three processes: conduction, convection, and radiation. But we'll be focusing on radiation here because it's about color and texture here. So if a person, the runner, were to cover himself with a silver blanket, so the body is still warmer than the surrounding cold air, so it will still emit radiation to the outside, but because of the silver foil and inside silver color, so it will reflect. Silver is a good reflector of radiation, so you reflect the radiation back to the runner, and the silver foil will be a bit warm because it's touching the body. It will emit radiation to the surrounding also, but because it's silver on the outside, it will reduce that emission of radiation. So if you look at the options here, definitely is to reflect more radiation, okay, back to the athlete, and so that the athlete will cool down more slowly, so he will not have a chance of getting hypothermia so easily. So the answer will be D. Besides this, if the scenario is in the outdoor where it's extremely cold, to keep yourself warm, you can actually cover yourself with a silver foil or blanket also. Now the opposite is true. If the external environment is very hot, just like you're taking a sample from the lava or fighting a fire, okay, you wear silver is to reflect the radiation so that the person will not feel so hot. All right, thank you.